Yo, how's it going, guys? It's StallionHurdler here, and well, we are ready for our. This is our Apollo 2, and it's going to be the first one for us in this career path here to land on the moon. And our crew's ready. We're already lined up in our launch window. Everything's looking good, so we're going to go ahead and launch this, and this will be the second launch of Apollo and Saturn V for us. And we're going to land on the moon with this crew here. So here we go. This engine's starting up. It take a little while to throttle up there. There you go. And now we release the clamps. On our way. Creeping off the pad. Now, as our program goes along and we get more research and everything, we will be upgrading the F1 engines. We'll be unlocking upgrades for them, and our Saturn V will get even more powerful. And unlike what happened in real life, I don't plan on retiring the Saturn V and Apollo anytime soon, even once my moon program's done. This moon program, I'll have more moon programs in the future. But once this moon program's done, what I'll be doing is probably interplanetary missions with this launch vehicle here. It'll be upgraded, obviously, but we will continue it. We're not just gonna throw it away like what we did in what happened in real life. I will keep this launch vehicle until I eventually replace it with a better one. But I'm not gonna, abandon beyond low Earth orbit infrastructure that we have here with the Saturn. Starting the row program. Look at that. What's it looking like inside with the crew here? Some of them got some scared faces on. This is, I think, Henry's first flight. Yeah, it's his first flight, and his first flight's going to be landing on the moon, which is pretty crazy. I think I'll leave Terry. I believe I'll leave her in the command module, and Philip and Henry will go down to the surface. That's what we have planned here, so. The Saturn V takes so long to launch. It's just so heavy. It lifts up a good payload, though. One of the things we can do with the Saturn V too is when we go interplanetary for bigger payloads is strap on some solid boosters on the side. Just make a bigger payload. But and just put some solids on to help get bigger payloads up too. That's I believe that was a different version of the Saturn V that never actually flew. I don't know what it was called, but I'm pretty sure they had designs for it. Now, this mission here will probably take up the whole video. I don't even know if we want to, if we'll end this mission in this video. This mission right here will probably take 2 videos, and I am going to be doing more lunar landings with Apollo. This one, it's not really taking much equipment. I have the KAS and KIS mod, which lets you bring stuff like inside the inventory and stuff. This mission, I'm not bringing many science experiments at all, but the next mission I am. This one's just it's the first landing. We're not taking everything, and the next mission, I'll be bringing more equipment, more weight, more. It's which equals more danger. So this one, I'm really just wanting to get this polished down before I bring more weight. And I'll show those but not like this one. This one I'm going to show the whole thing through without speeding it up. Moon missions after this, I'll probably just show like the highlights of them. And most of the videos will be the newer missions, the new things that my program's doing. And eventually after this stage, I would love to do a moon base. Set up habitats there and have like extended stays for the crew. For like training missions and stuff before we go interplanetary. But this is just, you know, just regular Apollo missions that happen in real life. Landing, spending a few hours, and coming back. Booster's about to run out. So we're at Miko right now. Getting ready to disengage that. We're gonna go manual. Follow up. Stage. Alright, the J2s. Watch that skyscraper of a booster stage fall back. Then we're gonna release that. Watch that fall off too. Looking good. Now we're high enough where we can get rid of the escape tower. We don't need it no more. Let that fly off. Alright. On our way. Everything's looking good. Now the crew has windows to look at us, but they're pointing upwards, so. Looking good. Let's go ahead and point down just a little bit, right in the middle of that prograde picture. It's good. Okay. The crew's looking good inside there. Let's take a peek at them through this way. Oh look, it shows the lunar module in there. Let's see that. There they are. See, is the moon in our on our horizon right now? I don't think it is. It's probably on the other side, isn't it? Nope, there it is. Yep, there's the moon. That's where they'll be headed. Let's see. Let's take a little quick peek at the moon real fast, because I really didn't see what you know. I haven't picked a landing site or anything. I just pretty much built it and launched. Okay, let's see. Where do we want to? Oh, right smack in the lunar seas. It's daytime there. It'll be going nighttime soon, so we'll probably more this way. I think Apollo 11 landed this side. I'm on this side. What's going on? We'll probably land more left, so we'll have more. Because by the time we get there, it'll be about 3 days in the future. So, you know, it's going to be going nighttime over there. Oh, loading. Don't mess up on me. Okay, good. Just over 3,000 meters a second. Continuing on. I bet my let's see. I will my first interplanetary mission. I pretty much already got it planned out with the crew. That is, first interplanetary mission with the crew. What it's probably going to be is a flyby of Venus with this exact configuration. The only thing that's going to be different, instead of having a lunar lander in the payload section, we're going to have a habitat with supplies, and after the launch and the kick to go to Venus, you know, we'll come out, turn around, dock just like this, but we'll be docking to a habitat, and they'll sail that way. And we'll also have to do solar panels, and we'll tuck some solar panels on the habitat. So basically, what it is a basically a Skylab. You know how Skylab was launched on the Saturn V. It's basically a Skylab launch. It's not as big as Skylab because it's going to be Apollo in a quite a bit smaller habitat than Skylab. But and we have to, you know, it's going to be smaller because we actually got to kick this to kick an interplanetary trajectory, and it will be it'll just be a flyby because they'll just fly by Venus and come on a return trajectory back home. And then I'll probably do the same thing with Mars. Mars is tougher to get to than Venus, but I think an upgraded Saturn V has enough power to do that too. But I'll have to upgrade the engines on all these stages in order to do it. See, let's make sure we're still on a good inclination. Yes, 0 degrees. Very good. Can we turn that down a little bit? No, it's just making it worse. Okay, go back. Okay, we're good. I need to make sure my vertical speed's not dropping too much. It's not. Stay oriented right there. And another thing that I've been looking into, as you know, I'm sending out my those missions to map out Venus, which will be our next mission after this, and our Mars mission that launched last episode to map out the surface will also be arriving. It arrives 1 day earlier than my Venus launch, but they will be mapping out those planets, and then the next launch window I will be sending landers to Mars and Venus. And in order to do that, since this is realism, we got remote tech and everything, we got signal delay. And at Mars, the maximum it gets signal delay is 45 minutes one way. So I can't be entering that, like, you know, to... Come on. So, okay, yeah, Philip, it's going good. Stop the... You're talking too loud. But, it's tricky because, you know, Mars has an atmosphere where I have to have a heat shield and probably aerodynamic covering. And to land, a parachute's not enough, so I'm going to need engines. Now, that heat, I got to get rid of that heat shield for my engines to burn, and I got to get rid of the aerodynamic shroud for my parachutes to deploy, if I want to use parachutes, which I probably will my first time. Use drogue chutes and some engines. But if I press spacebar to get rid of my heat shield and my aerodynamic shroud, and then it says 45-minute signal delay, well, I'm going to hit the ground before that command gets sent. So what I'm doing is I installed KOS, and I've been playing around with it, and I'm going to have to write my own code to do it. So 45 minutes before I enter the atmosphere, you know, I'll run the program. it gets sent to the probe, and then it lands itself, with me just watching, hoping that my code works, and that there's not a software glitch, or I didn't write something wrong. It's going to be a lot of trial and error, but it's something I'm really looking forward to. And that's probably how we're going to land on Mars and Venus. Venus is where I'm first going to test it, because Venus is more forgiving because the atmosphere is so thick. I can just use parachutes and land. I don't have to use engines and stuff. What's this? Flight computer out of power. Cannot run. Target moon on schedule. What are you talking about? We got plenty of power. I don't know what it's talking about. Sometimes it glitches up right there. But yeah, we'll be that'll be pretty cool, and I will show you guys my code that I wrote for that. And I'll be doing a lot of testing off camera on Earth here. Making sure my code can activate or arm parachutes, and a bunch of stuff like that. So we'll see. It might take more than one attempt, so but you learn from failures, so it'll all be a good thing to watch. Let's see, we need to start arcing down now, because our launch vehicle is a lot lighter now. We need to go ahead and point to the horizon. There we go. The cool thing about this Saturn V, pretty much the first 2 stages is what gets you to orbit. You need a little kick from the third to complete the orbit, but pretty much this whole tank right here is just, all it is just to kick you to escape velocity. Okay, that'll work. One point at the horizon. There you go. Reaching Miko. I'm probably going to wait before I stage a little bit, because I kicked up my pipes just a little too high, so I'm going to let that little seconds go down there before I stage here. Probably going to let it go down to 30, stage, and then complete orbit. Come on. How's that view, guys? Still pointed up. We'll point you down here in a minute so we can look back at the planet. Alright, stage. Oh, come on. Why does it do that? Don't mess up on me. Okay, good. And ignite. Look at that stage. It will go and land in the ocean. Probably will that land? Because we've got some pretty good horizontal velocity now. Let's see what that will land. Probably what, the Indian? I would say the Indian Ocean. That's what it's looking like from here. Okay. Why are we rotating so bad? Oh, does the J2 not have a roll? Interesting. Oh, well, that's fine. It'll let the crew see the planet. Look at that. There Ian's go. Ian's got a good window. Oh, see, Henry loves it. Okay. Now I gotta make sure the well, that'll be after the kick to the moon, but that when I deploy these fairings and stuff, that I don't have any problems with that, with the lunar module and my payload and stuff, because I haven't tested that part out yet. So that's probably the next part I'm worried about the most. Okay, we're about to reach orbit here. Get that alarm clock off. I don't know I got an alarm clock on here. Get that off. Okay, so we're at 9. Okay, go on. Do 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 do. Come on, keep accelerating. Almost there. Okay, here we go. 1. And go ahead and cut it. Go ahead and cut it. That's good. Okay, so now we're at cruise in orbit. We're gonna plot our trajectory to the moon now. Rendezvous planar. Interceptor filming transfers. Make sure we are hitting the moon. We want our trajectory to hit the moon because we don't want our third stage to be orbital debris. So we want the third stage to impact the moon, just like so. We want to make sure we're coming in at the right angle. Yes. And then we'll do a course correction with the AJ-10 on the service module, so that the crew doesn't hit the moon. But we want the third stage to impact the moon, and that's the trajectory they really did in the Apollo program. The third stage would impact the moon because they didn't want orbital debris flying in at 25,000 miles an hour, coming into a low Earth orbit, and then swooping back out to the moon and doing that over and over, because that could be dangerous if that hits you. Okay, let's go ahead and quick save though. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so we got a burn of 7 minutes in 40 minutes, and we're fast forwarding time there. Okay. 3, 2, okay. Now we need our RCS to kick us around, but we don't want to use the RCS in that. So we're going to turn off the fuel in these, just like so. And now we are going to turn RCS on, and we're going to flip over here. Come on, flip over. Alright, so now to save RCS fuel, we're going to turn off, and we're going to let it coast over. Let's fast forward. Oh, wow, I have persistent rotation. Why did you stop rotating? Sometimes, what is that? You see that glitching out of my, where'd that go? Maybe that was just, no, there it is, see that? Got like a part glitch now right there or something. I don't know. Okay. Nope, turn RCS off. I don't want to stop. Come on, turn around. Turn around. You're almost there. How many ignitions does the J2 have? Is it 3? Yeah, so we've got 2 left. Yeah, that was 3. Okay, here we go. Going about to turn on our engine here. And engine start. Just point prograde the entire time. There we go. On our way. Leaving low Earth orbit. Let's go back to stability. See, this tank just has so much fuel in it. It's not going to use all that fuel up just to get there. Let's fast forward it a little bit. This is going to take a while. Let's go ahead and point back down to the point down a little bit. Okay. Let it stabilize, and then we'll fast forward some more. Because I don't feel like sitting here waiting for a 7-minute burn. And then before we start our docking maneuver, we're going to wait until we get into the sunlight. We don't want to be in the dark when we perform that. Okay, we're stable. Let's fast forward a little bit. Right on course. I love the little Kerbal chatter mods. Just makes the game atmosphere a little more pleasant. Just hearing the Kerbals talk to command control and stuff. I love their voice too. I don't know. I wonder who made up their voice. There's the moon. That's where aliens are going. Man, we did use up a lot of fuel, actually. 20 seconds. 19's got a map view. 16, 15, 14, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Cut. Okay, we burned a little too much. You see how that pushed us over just that little bit? That is not good. Let's see if we can't get that down a little bit. Because I do not want that orbital debris, but I might have just got some orbital debris because I didn't shut off in time, because it's going to take so long to let's see here. Oh, what's that? What's that on? Okay, yeah, we can get that down. We can get that down. Okay, yeah, it don't take much at all to bring that back. We didn't miss off by too much. It was just at, what, 11 meters a second. I overburnt. And as long as that... Okay, yeah, it's impacting the moon. Okay, good. Okay. Okay, SA, okay, now we need to... we're going to quick save right here, obviously. Quick saving. And now we're going to get to daylight. Come on, give me the sun. Okay, we are at daylight. Let's get out a little more. Okay. Now, make sure we're still on trajectory. We are. Okay. Let's still had quite a bit of fuel left, actually. I mean, that's a Miko, so that'll give you quite a kick right there. So now it is time to dock this. So here we go. We're going to separate. Let's hope this works. Bam. Opens up just like it's supposed to. Why are we locked? Why are we locked? Nope, no, 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 no. Oh, jeez, that was... Why are we still stuck? No, wrong decoupler. No. No. Okay, for some reason the service module did not disconnect. See, this was what I was worried about. A problem like this. No, no, no. What about this? Decouple. Maybe we can decouple this. Hold on. Let's hope this works. Oh, there we are. Did we decouple the correct one? Yes, we did. Okay, we're good. We are good. We're gonna pull away. We're gonna set that as our target right there. The fairings have separated nicely. Coasting out. Looking very good. Let's go ahead and coast out a little more. That's taking quite a while. There, 0.2 meters a second. That's good. That's looking very stable. It's not moving, rocking at all. That's good. How's the crew looking? I don't... Whoa. That looks bad. I don't know what's going on there. Terry's got it though. She's watching it. She knows it's all good. Okay, let's go ahead and slow down to relative velocity here. Going. Okay, 0%. Now we're gonna tip. Let's turn the RCS in the command module off. Disable RCS. We just want the service modules RCS right here. Now we're flipping over. We're gonna line up and we're gonna dock. They'll have the Earth in their view. That's nice. Oh, wrong way. It's turning the wrong way. We need to turn this way. Yeah, there we go. We need to line up with the target. Come on, line up with it. Right, we are lined up. Need to burn a little bit. We need to go to docking mode. We need we need that right there. We need to raise our tail a little bit. It looks like we're a little off. It should still work though. Can the crew see it? No, they would be able to float up, you know, to those cameras up there. I mean, not cameras, the windows up there. Do I have a docking camera on here? No, I think I have that mod where I forget what it's called, whole cam, but it doesn't look like these docking ports have cameras on them. Okay, we gotta make sure the docking nodes are good, like open. I'm hoping that, because it's not saying a docking node, but we will find out. We will see if it docks in. So far, all is good. Closing in very slowly. Come on. Almost there. You want to do this slowly. You don't want to mess up on this. On stock KSP, you can do it a little faster, but on realism, it's good to go slow like this. Make sure we're lined up. We are. We're right in the center. Come on. Almost there. Almost there. I hate how the module's got a little rock to it, very slightly. We're almost in. We are almost in. Almost in. Almost in. Almost in. Almost in. Almost in. Come on. Dock successfully. Don't give me something like where you won't lock. And it's wanting to. It's wanting to. Lined up. In. Yes. Okay. Nice. We want to control from here. We want to make sure it's doing that. Control from the command module. See? That would have messed us up bad. Now we want that. And now we want to decouple. Whoa! 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 What? What was that? Oh my gosh! I've got to. Oh no! Oh no! Can we like? No, I got persistent rotation is screwing me right now. No, this ain't fair. So we're not gonna waste any fuel on this. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. Sorry about that. But yeah, that's just not fair. That glitching out like that. I bet it had something to do with the landing legs, because the landing legs were kind of clipping into that third stage when how it made me attach it. So that might have been it. I'm just gonna hope that this roll stops. That's a lot of bull. Did that mess up my trajectory? Yes, it messed up my trajectory. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Jeez. Come on, slow this roll down. That was a disaster. Man, the Earth's already getting smaller. We've been going in real time this entire time. Look at them. They're like, no, we're gonna die. Whoa, your head's poking out. You're gonna die. Well, that's a cool view though. There, actually, look at that lunar module sitting there. It's actually a pretty cool view. That's cool. Yeah, we're getting pushed late on time though. So what we're gonna do next, since we are on our trajectory. Next video we will achieve orbit and land, and I don't think that'll probably be that video too, because moon missions take a long time and 30 minutes isn't long enough to do these missions. So I will see you guys in the next episode when we reach the moon and land on it. So I'll see you guys then, and if you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe, tell your friends, your family, everyone, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.